Ready.
We saw both Van 't Fout brothers. It was a long process for Mel Van 't Fout to get healthy. He had ligament issues. He essentially lost a year trying to recover without doing a surgery. And then in the end, they did end up doing that surgery. And he knew then that there goes a second year. But he is back, and he's made some noise. And of course, he was the first one there to congratulate his brother's gold medal. And you know, they haven't named teams yet, but they've made no bones about it. They would love to skate together at the Olympics in February, the two brothers.
That's right, and two brothers exchanging, was that Liu Xiong and Shaolin? Anyway, also two brothers on the Chinese team. We are starting off here at a snail's pace, a little more speed now. We're coming around just 41 laps to go in this 45 lap, 5,000 meter race.
We'll start to tick down quickly though. Now on for the Dutch Lions, Bram Steenaert getting feeling of an A final. He was in this weekend because Dan Koss ruled out with a back injury, and so now Koss, it's really a race against time for him to get fit for February. Back injuries can always be a bit of a...
Very fickle. And I got to skate with Bram on the ice last night where they were doing the practice skate for the non-individual racers. I'm impressed with his track patterns. He does a great job controlling his left. He'll be an asset for this team, especially from the front.
Right now it's Seagal. These will be the closers. Seagal, Liu Xiaowang, and once again, Im Jong-un and Jens Van 't Fout. There was that flash point in the mixed relay. Im was in front, reaching behind. You did see a bit of a grab of the arm of Van 't Fout. Van 't Fout appealed, but there was no punishment given immediately.
And it wasn't necessarily enough to change the outcome of the race, but that doesn't change the fact that you're really not supposed to do that. Sometimes it's just a reaction, but sometimes it's, well, most of the time it's just a reaction. It doesn't matter if you meant to, it matters if your behavior affects the others. That being an example of a time where the behavior did not necessarily change the outcome.
Yes, Chinese long side. Said to Catherine, yeah, that's a pretty experienced group. The Liu brothers, Lin Xiaojun, Sun Long, a large pile of international medals if they were all to put them together.
Oh, absolutely, from multiple countries as well. The Liu brothers moving to the Chinese team from the Hungarian national program, and Lin moving to the Chinese program from the Korean team after the 2018 Olympics.
There's Luca Speckenhauser on the front, Natalini to come in, and yeah, we're still waiting for the big moment. It's still down to 27 laps, so a lot of time left, but the pleasantries will be ending soon.
You see there's some space there by the White Tigers. That's a strategic move. Pace picking up just slightly, but not a true racer's pace yet. They're going to save it for the sprint.
When that happens, it's going to be several laps of chaos. So, week number 1 of the White Tigers alums and gladiators on the podium. Weekend number 2 was the Ice Maples, Dutch Lions, and Italian Gladiators. So all these teams have podiumed this year. The Gladiators are the only team to have done it both times in the men's relay.
All skaters staying very relaxed, and that could also be a sign of ice conditions. Bad ice gets worse when you get tense. You have to be smooth and relaxed on bad ice.
Would they have seen anything from the B final? Would they have paid attention to see what the ice conditions are like, or is that just not even worth their time?
No, you can always assume that the ice is bad at this point because this is the last event of the weekend. The ice has gone through a lot.
Lee Jung-min on the front, in time for the exchange, and Shin Dong-min on the front. So we start to see the reshuffling happening. Side 15 to go. And now's the time for the Lions to go from 4th to 2nd in a single straightaway. Toonboer with the nice move. Everybody through okay.
That was close. Gladiators being nice on that one, doing the right thing, stepping out, building their speed. It did cost them a couple positions, but it's better to recover from this than to have made contact and risk getting bumped out.
Or risk an incident that there was no penalty. If you crash out and you just say, well, we ended up 4th, but now they are in 4th, but within a fighting shot of the victory.
That's right, and it's actually easier to skate in 4th because you don't have to defend. It's very difficult to defend with this many skaters on the ice.
Now everybody's coming together. The Lungs for 2nd, Steenart in 3rd.
Nice exchange by the Chinese Lungs. Perfect timing, and they make it by.
Sun throws the hand up as he makes the move, saying, yep, we're all good. And look at this, everybody going for it now.
Great shoulder checks by Natalini. His confidence is through the roof. What a great weekend he's having.
There's Lu Xiaowang. He has Pietro Siegel behind him. A couple more exchanges to come. Not long to go now.
Another good exchange by the Gladiators. Lots of power in those pushes, but up the inside comes the White Tiger all the way to the front.
All the way to the move. What a pass by Lee Jungmin, and now they open up a gap.
Now it's a race.
The Dutch Lions, Gladiators, Lungs all in there. 2 go down. The Lions sort of started that.
Now it's a fight for 3rd with the Chinese Lungs. Okay, they have made their exchange. Covering when that happens is difficult.
One more exchange to come. This is it. In the end, the White Tigers timed that move to perfection, getting to the front, breaking away, letting the drama happen behind them. They have 1 lap to go. It is Im Jong-un leading the way for the White Tigers, and it will be win number 2 on World Tour for the Korean men. Review all of that, but it started with the Dutch Lions trying to make a pass on the inside. They were the first domino to go.
It was another one of those situations where I saw the look up the inside from 3rd to 2nd, but then if the door is open and you have speed, there's this tendency to want to just commit and go for it and go up to the front. The last minute decision like that can wreak a little bit of havoc. Let's get a review of it and maybe I can give you a better breakdown.
Do not think the gold medal is in danger. What a day for the Korean White Tigers. Men's side, women's side, mixed side. It is their weekend, or at least their day.
That's right, and everyone takes turns. William Danjanu and the Canadian Ice Maples, it's been their turn for a long time, so there's just a small change up. Don't forget, tomorrow's a new day, the sun rises, and it all resets, and we do it again next week.
Next week, different venue, different ice to figure out, different crowd, all of that. And we'll see who will have their moment in the sun when we get to the Netherlands next weekend. But here we can watch what unfolded in this race.
Everyone's all the way down in their skating position. Nice wide legs by Shaolin. Big push, but here's where some craziness happens. Yep, Netherlands is coming up the inside. They don't quite make it. There's a bump. Italy can do nothing at that point. And China's the innocent bystander in this situation.
So could there be advancements? No, we don't even have to worry about that anymore.
We are looking at a possible Netherlands against Italy.
So the big question was who got up quickest, who got the exchange quickest? Because when there are no advancements to worry about, there could be a penalty, but then it's up to everybody else to get to the line first.
That's right.
And here we go.
Final decision, penalty, Team Netherlands.
There you go, and you spotted it. They weren't quite through. They were sort of the spark that ignited that there. And so, frustration a bit for the Dutch, but them's the ropes. That's short track.
That's right, and when you're the skater on the ice, it feels like I have to try, and you do. You're in the A final. You do. You have to. there's not always a choice. Sometimes it's clear and obvious that it's not going to work and you have to back off, but sometimes you feel confident and it just doesn't work. So inside skater, failure to give way off the push. He receives a burst of speed. He wants to do something with it. Honestly, doesn't really even move his feet there. So I'm going to be honest, maybe the pushing skater being a little too aggressive on the exchange.
Team Korea.